Justin Hamm helped me with the photo. He did the photo editing. I took the photo. I love it. It's so much prettier in person than I could have imagined. This gorgeous cigarette case came from an Etsy seller in Kyiv, Ukraine. Prayers for that seller and everyone there. The chair that it's on, my husband and I found it free on Facebook Marketplace. And so we drove, I think, an hour and a half to New Hampshire or the border, and we got it out of a woman's attic and brought it home so I could use it just for this photograph. So it's going to be reupholstered. It doesn't look quite as gorgeous as Justin made it look in this picture in person, but oh my God, this is beyond beautiful. This is my favorite of my books, past, ones that are already published, ones that will be published. So much heart and soul in this. So I'm just gonna read the back, the description of the book. For those of you who haven't purchased it yet, you do want a copy. The description is set in rural Michigan. Tether and lung embraces a level of honest sensuality and vulnerability as a heterosexual woman grapples with the needs of her own body, while her closeted homosexual husband seeks solace in the animals he loves, his horses, directing the othering he feels within himself towards his wife and children. These poems probe the nature of relationships where emotional extremes are often held in tension and betrayals are not easily healed or resolved. Here, compassion and contempt face one another, asking difficult questions concerning gender, alienation, child rearing, domestic violence, and divorce. I got wonderful blurbs from Richard Blanco, Robert Carr, my friend Rebecca Evans, Dennis Hinrichsen, and Halley Cotton. On the back here, we've just got a couple of lines. It's gorgeous. All of this is so beautiful. From Richard Blanco, like the most arresting symphonies, the musical lyricism of these poems captivates the soul line by line. Thank you, Richard. And from Robert Carr, sweet as jam trapped tight under lids of glass jars, each poem in Tether and Lug threatens an intimate explosion. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to read a couple of poems for you to give you a taste of the book, to whet your appetite so that you will want to buy it. In fact, speaking of appetite, this first one that I'm going to read is titled Cake. And here's a bit of intimate explosion for you. Cake. In the morning, when sunlight slices our bed into single servings of cake, lines repeated through the window shade, and you wrestle with waking dreams, your mouth mouthing what I hope will one day turn out to be my name, naming sometimes being an act of loving. And the blood rushes into my eardrums, a tingly sensation in my lips, just like the first time I saw you at a party, and without thinking, reach to brush crumbs off your shirt, then stop myself, my touch being so much more than maintenance, but maintenance all the same, yet meaning, I want you to touch me this way, the way animals groom each other in public, as though no one is looking, even the private parts. They nibble and devour, nature not being as socialized as we are when not holding or kissing here but not there. In our bed, nervous dashes of light dance at the back of your neck, and I want to spin them with my tongue. I would too, but you have taught me the way and the way not to wake you. So these are the hours I want you before you know I want you to touch me, this woman, like you wanted the dark-skinned man at the party. I saw you, eye him, with your fork in hand, fondling desire on a plate, things done, not here, but there. Things mouthed across a room, a secret, a name, a private longing, moving slowly over your body in my bed, devouring your lips. Gorgeous. Yes, I think my own poem is gorgeous. This whole book is so beautiful. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to read a poem. A lot of this is about my children as well, so I'm going to read this poem about my daughter, Through the Window. The boy shadows her, his 5'7" frame several inches taller, and his shoulders wider. Even his smile grows larger than hers on his face. She is womanly and not. She is powerful and not. She grew quickly into her withers and mane until she became one of her father's horses, owning the barnyard so completely they don't even need to make the ground quake, but they do sometimes. Through the window, I watch them accelerate, pound the field, shimmy with adolescence, like my daughter with her headphones on, shake, 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 free as she can be in a bathrobe before she gives a damn about her hair, her lips, her face. Okay, and I want to read one more, because speaking of the horses, I just need a minute to find it here. And I might have to use the table of contents to find it. But even the table of contents is beautiful in this book. Here it is, 49, page 49. A most harmless hour. The men are out working the fields, rolling hay into tight spirals, then leaving them to harvest another day. They dot the landscape like butterscotch pinwheels I trace on the window with my finger before walking outside to ornament my eyes with the picturesque views. The tractor slows into its cave under an awning. You dismount, wiping your forehead against the sweaty bare skin of your arm, a smearing, a full bottle of water drunk down, your body all heat. Labor's satisfaction starving the parts of you more animal, less philosophic inquiry or need to muse over an injury. The God-sent sweet exhaustion that overcomes a soul when all its muscles have been used. This is a most harmless hour, the tractor holding your rib cage like a man steadying a woman worn from giving birth. Okay, I think I will end there. A few poems to entice you to get this one. It's now no longer in pre-order. It's now out. March 17th is its official birthday, I guess, is when the debut day for this book is. So you can get a copy. I will be, of course, doing some readings. I'll be at AWP signing this beautiful book. And so if you're there, stop by the table, the Texas Review Press table. And wow, so exciting. Thank you to everyone who helped me get this book, bring this book together and make such a beautiful second book. Thank you, thank you, thank you.